So hope you had a great weekend. We are now in week 10 of the semester, 1 week till spring break. I know you guys are excited. So what I want to do this week is open up Ted Bundy. For all you serial killer fans, this is your week. Criminal Minds. In fact, I just got out of class teaching my in-class abnormal class about profiling. Now, in the class, they kind of all picked a different serial killer. And I kind of presented it in a way to make connections between things that have happened to them in their past, their childhood, school age years, any pre-existing conditions. So they kind of had to do all that on their own. I've done a lot of the work for you. I went ahead and picked Ted Bundy because he's very popular. I think I think a movie came out not too long ago, and then some more 2020 stuff is out. But I formulated the questions for you to kind of show you how we actually profile. We do have the behavioral analysis unit, and they kind of specialize as profilers. And so basically what they do is they do a content analysis, and they put in all the information that we know about any pre-existing conditions, childhood issues, parenting, temperament, school age problems. All of that stuff kind of goes in to a database. And what they look for are correlations. They look for causation. They're looking for patterns, making connections. For profilers, they have just basically the victims. They have the victim scene. And so they have to go back and kind of put that picture together of what led up to this individual crossing that line and becoming a serial killer. So what I have done for you guys is a little bit of the work, and I have formulated some questions, and these questions will help you to kind of put together a psychobiography or a profile of Ted Bundy. And so just kind of look at the questions, kind of take the questions and go in and kind of start doing the research. Kind of think of if you were writing up a report and you were on Criminal Minds and you were giving it to Dr. Reed, how would you present this information? How would you say, where they're from? Birth dates are very important. When was the person born? Because we look at the time of the year. So kind of go in and look at the questions and kind of formulate, if I knew nothing about Ted Bundy as a serial killer, how could you present that information to me that I could walk away and go, yeah, I can kind of put a picture in my mind. Could I take what you have found out about Ted Bundy in the clinical picture, and could I go and do the same thing to another serial killer, John Wayne Gacy or Ed Kemper, or B2K, Dennis Romero, so you have to think about all those different people, and could we do the same thing? So start with Ted Bundy and start kind of going in and looking at and doing your homework of his profile and information, and again send that up to the document. So this will be fun for all you guys that want to practice and profiling and have watched probably, what the class just told me, Dexter, I guess that's popular too. So they're like, he's a good serial killer. He's a serial killer. So so go in and start doing that information on Ted Bundy and think about it. Could you walk up to your friend and go, all right, let me give you the background of this individual and see whether or not you can see, why he did what he did to his victims, why he picked those victims, and look at victimology is one of the courses that criminologists often take. All right, so your serial killer week. But also keep in mind too, that antisocial personality disorder is what we would call sociopath, but that's only, the serial killers are only a small part of that. That's like 0.005 that cross that line. We have, besides antisocial, there's 9 other personality disorders. This falls under that. We cluster them based on how the person sees themselves. So just go back over the personality. I am going to, if I haven't already, do a video, our next video lecture series. I'm going to talk a little bit about personality and why that's so different from clinical conditions like depression and anxiety and hypochondriac and all those other disorders. What makes personality kind of in a different category altogether and different from how we treat it. So, all right, get started on that and have a great week. Bye.